Hey everyone, sorry it's been a long time. I get distracted a lot, and yeah. Plus, this was a little bit hard, but don't worry, it's fine. Anyways, let's get on with the video. These two shows are very popular and shame this and share the same quality like Gravity Falls. These two girls have a lot in common, ending up in different worlds. But in a fight, who would win? I'm following the mascot of Family Death Battle, and we're gonna see which characters would win in a fight in this episode. This is episode 4. We're gonna see who would win. Luz versus Anne. Since both of the shows are not finished yet, and I don't know if the Owl House is because I haven't been catching up on it very good on TV. So, anyways, my point is we're only gonna see their abilities in season 1 from Amphibia and the Owl House. So that means and superpower in true colors will not be used in this battle, and any powers that Luz uses in season 2, I've watched the episodes, well 5 of them on Disney Plus. Anyways, will not be used due to it being in season 2, and season 2 is not finished, and I'm gonna wait for it to be on Disney Plus. Anyways, my point is we're only gonna see their tactics in season 1. Alright, let's start with the one that was made first. By the way, everyone, all this I know I said the last time that some researches I've used, but this time I'm using research that I did, okay? And that's why this one took a little bit more longer. Oh well, let's begin. Anne is a teenage girl, a girl. Sorry. I don't know how old she is per se. I should have looked it up. Oh, shoot. Anyways. So yeah, one time when it was her birthday, her friends were grabbed something for her. Hold on, let me be clear. So her friends, so they went to the store and told Anne to grab something from the store since it was too expensive. She had to steal it. And when they went to the park to see what was inside it, well, something bad happened. The box had 3 gems on it. There was green. Wasn't it supposed to be red? Whatever. Anyways, purple and blue, or reddish purple. And light started to appear up, and then all 3 of the girls appeared in a world together, but they were far from each other. And one of those girls that we were following is Anne, and she appeared up in a world that may be a little strange, yet still looks like her world, but with one difference about it. The place had frogs in them. Talking frogs, living frogs, and some other animals like toads and stuff. Anyway, so yeah, some bugs and stuff were not anyway, we're not like them. Anyways, let's just, you know what I mean, like they weren't like them. Anyways, so yeah, when Anne was struggling in the forest, she met a frog named Sprig, and they became best friends ever since they met. It took Sprig a bit of some hard work to get her to actually be approved by the planter family, but eventually Anne was. And ever since Anne has moved in with the planters, they have been going on wacky adventures and also finding ways to see where they can take her back home. Alright, now we covered everything about what Anne can do. Now let's talk about the origin of how Anne got into the world of amphibia. Now let's talk about how she now let's talk about her basics, or what she can do. Alright, so sometimes Anne is fearless against anything. She sometimes, or she used to, or hold on. Anyway, so Anne is sometimes fearless. One of her weapons she uses is a bat. Oh no, I keep forgetting what it's called. A racket? Yeah, a racket. She carries a pink racket around her hand, which is useful in fights. One way to show that it was useful is that it literally hurt a toad. Seriously, it actually did. It actually harmed her eyes a little. Sometimes when Anne does hard work, she usually does it for fun, sometimes and stuff. She sometimes struggles at stuff, although she is sometimes a quick learner with this stuff. She is sometimes fast as well, as she was able to hit an animal that was kind of a mole. You know, from Whack-A-Mole, she is very fast at doing that. Plus, she's also survived attacks from toads, as I mentioned earlier, when she was fighting with her racket. And even fought against her friend with a sword, Sasha, in a fight. Overall, Anne is a good person who will do anything good for somebody she knows. This is this. Once again, I forgot how old there are the characters. Dang it. Anyways, they're girl. She's a girl with an overactive imagination, which sort of, kind of, sometimes goes wrong. Yeah. One time, it got her to spend the summer at camp. Yeah. One time when she was waiting for the bus, she lost her book and it turns out it was stolen by an owl. She chased after it in a creepy house, and it turns out it teleported her through another world. Then after she went inside, it turns out that she was in a tent that had a lot of human stuff that she had in her world. And it turns out she was in another world. Yeah, it kind of looks weird. And in that world, there were a lot of weird stuff that I can't even explain. And it turns out she met an out, or she met, she met a witch, Ida the Owl Lady. They call her that because she was cursed and turned into a monster. Yeah. And a fun fact, she's a criminal. Sorry about that again. Anyways, so yeah. Anyways, back to my fun fact. She's a criminal. Yeah. She took Luz with her at, or she took Luz to her house, which is called the Owl House. That's also the name of the show. Huh. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah. Ever since then, she's been on wacky adventures with them and decided to stay, there in that world instead of ours, because it kind of got boring in our world. Kind of obvious. So yeah. All right. Now since we covered of what the story is, of the background of the story, let's discuss about the basics of what she can do. All right. So she can use the staff. I think that's what it was, or the owl staff. To hit a few things. As she was able to hit a few fireworks straight at someone or monster. she's even fast enough to almost dodge things coming at her, like a blob that's kind of a missile. She can even dodge a few things coming at her, as I said. She also can dodge big things and small things as well. If she has her staff with her, she can use it to defend herself. She's also faced monsters that kind of look like her fears, like such things like that. She also has the ability, or she also learns some magic where she draws something specific on a piece of paper, and then she uses it to do stuff. Overall, Luz is a kind and or is an imaginative and kind girl that is slowly learning how to do magic. Alright, the commands are set. Let's end this debate once and for all. It's time for a death battle, fan-made style. Yeah. 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 Ouch, 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 ouch. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I did it. Okay, now, Owl House fans, please put your pitchforks and or just don't be mad. Let me give you an explanation on why Anne wins. Basically, Anne had more fighting experience. Kind of. Hold on, let me. All right, so Anne had some weapons actually to hurt to hurt Luz. Luz had some as well, but Anne's or they both have very good. Hold on, I'm still kind of thinking. I remember my speech last time. So, anyways, so Anne. Let me. Well, Luz is a good fighter. Anne is a little bit more better. Having to face a lot of monsters. Both of them do have to do that. But Anne has actually faced other humans. I know that may be saying, but Anne has also been has been taught how to fight. Luz has not been taught how to fight. You may say, but she was able to fight the Emperor in the season finale on season 1. Well, let me. Well, yeah. Well, you're right and you're wrong at the same time. Yes, Luz did fight the Emperor, but remember, she lost to him. Luz lost to the Emperor, and Anne actually did win in a fight between Sasha at the final time. So yeah. Well, plus, I mean, they both do have good dodging ability. Although both of them do have good dodging abilities, Luz has like less experience of fighting in season 1. Anne has a little bit more fighting experience than Luz does. Although her weapons may not be that useful. Her weapons are not that useful as Luz's, but Luz is still a witch in training, and is kind of already a skilled fighter, or kind of, well, almost. But she already knows her way around fighting other people. So yeah, Luz may have all the magic ability to try to stop Anne, but Anne has more fighting experience than Luz will ever had in season 1. The winner is Anne Boonchuy. Next time on Fan Made Death Battle.